Let's get started.
Alright, so I would like to share my story in English. You know that I was born in rural area where studying English is not common. Although English is the compulsory subject at school, but our lesson focused mainly on grammar and vocabulary. And as a result, my friends and I struggled with writing and speaking. And though we could memorize words and vocabularies, rules, but using them in a conversation felt impossible. My English journey truly began when I decided to enroll in university and choose English as my major. So at that time, I remember that I couldn't speak a single word, even though I could understand what my teacher was saying. And this gap in my skill led to low scores on my final test of midterm, which was, disheartening. So recognizing my struggle, I made a bold decision. Instead of returning to home for summer vacations after my first year, I decided to stay in Bali for 3 months, and I understood that my biggest challenge was speaking, so I desperately wanted to improve my English before the next term. So at first I felt lost because my network was limited. I do not know, I know that I have struggled with finding someone to help or support, and however I knew that I needed to take action. So I decided to go to Junpin Bridge, a popular spot where many foreign visitors pass by. And luckily that I noticed that some students practicing with foreigners as well. In the beginning, I stood outside the circle and quietly observing while they interacted and practiced. I watched closely, trying to understand the technique, and until I feel more comfortable, I created my own daily plans. I wrote down, I prepared from the very basic and gradually working my way up to academic ones. I wrote down the questions and practiced how to ask and how to answer them, and anticipating questions that might come my way helped me ease my fears of misunderstanding. And so every day I returned to Junpin Bridge, seeking out foreigners to practice with. I at first I was nervous, but interaction boosted my confidence, and after 3 months, I watched my skill grow significantly. And by the time starting my second year, I realized that my English has improved a lot, and even surpassing many of my friends. So this experience taught me that learning a new language requires hard work, regular practice, discipline, and you should have a clear and achievable goals. And that summer marked the beginning of my journey towards greater accomplishments in my both education and career. And now I understand that with determination and efforts, anything is possible.